All right, everyone. Welcome now to what is the 5th annual Black Business Week right here at George Floyd Square. We're proud to bring this really exceptional and important event back yet again, and we also wanted to have it right here at the Square in George Floyd Square. And a big thank you to Mr. P.J. Hill here for helping to host us, and so many of the other incredible business owners and entrepreneurs who have decided to come out. When we started Black Business Week, the whole concept was recognizing that any part of a great Minneapolis comeback will not be that without Black business owners. We know that Black women are creating businesses at rates higher than any other group of people. We know, it's true, we know that our city does not just have the goal of getting back to the old normal prior to George Floyd's murder. It's emblematic that we're having this here at George Floyd Square because what our city is doing right now is taking the next step. We're blowing by that old normal to get to true change and transformation and equality in our city. And we recognize that the work that we have to do needs to be deliberate. We need to make sure that the precision of our solutions match the precision of the harm that was initially inflicted. And we need to make sure that Black business owners are working directly with us in co-creating the important policies that we're moving going forward. And also that their incredible work needs to be highlighted. And so if you were to go out on Chicago right now, you will see quite a few amazing Black businesses. You'll see some incredible people that are running with a great idea and becoming entrepreneurs. And the whole concept of Black Business Week is not just connecting people around the city to the incredible Black businesses that call Minneapolis home. And by the way, we've got, I think it's 11, or is it 9 events? 9 events all around, is it 10? Yeah. All right, in between. We've got 10 events all around the city during Black Business Week, which runs from July 24th to July 31st. And so you will have so many opportunities to patron these incredible businesses. And it's also an opportunity for these businesses to connect with the services that we are able to provide at the City of Minneapolis. We have a great team that wants to help, and we recognize that we will not succeed unless every single bit of the talent that's on the table is realized. And so in honor of that, I got a proclamation. And full disclosure, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But I will read the important parts of it because this is indeed Black Business Week in the city. So whereas Black-owned businesses play a vital role in driving economic growth, creating jobs, and promoting diversity and inclusion across Minneapolis, and whereas heading into Black Business Month, the city of Minneapolis is proud to be hosting its 5th annual Black Business Week from July 24th to July 31st, and whereas Black Business Week provides space to connect Black-owned businesses with the resources, networks, and opportunities that fuel their long-term success. And whereas Minneapolis is proud to be home to hundreds of Black-owned businesses that provide a diverse array of goods and services to the local community and well beyond. And whereas the city remains steadfast in its commitment to building a more equitable and diverse business environment through targeted investments in cultural corridors and development capital for historically underserved areas. And whereas the city of Minneapolis applauds the remarkable success and efforts of local BIPOC business owners and leaders and encourages all residents to support Black businesses not just this week but every single day of the year. Now, therefore, I, Jacob Fry, Mayor of the City of Minneapolis, do hereby proclaim July 21st to July 31st as Black Business Week in the City of Minneapolis. All right. In just a second here, I'm about to turn it over to Council President Elliott Payne, but before I do that, I just wanted to acknowledge a panel that will come up right after we speak. It's some incredible people. P.J. Hill is going to be, obviously he's hosting us in the space. Chef Lachelle putting together the main Black Business Week kickoff event and moderating the panel. And a big thank you to the panelists as well. We got Ace Rice, founder of the Plot Gallery. We got C. Terrence Anderson, owner of Bichota Coffee. We've got PJ, of course, owner of Square Event Center. Renee Dossman, Director of the Neighborhood Development Center, and Tracy Williams Dillard, of course, the CEO of the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder. This is a great event, a phenomenal week, and I have the great honor of turning it over to our Council President, Elliot Payne.
Thank you, Mayor. Hello, everyone. My name is Elliot Payne. I'm the president of Minneapolis City Council. And actually, before I was ever elected, I actually worked for the city, helping to work with our small businesses and understand what their challenges are. And through countless conversations with entrepreneurs, we learned that there was always the challenge of access to capital, access to affordable commercial space, safe neighborhood environments for having a successful business, and navigating city bureaucracy. And we really ran with that and started what became our small business team. So I'm really grateful that Zoe Teal is outside, works hand in hand with small businesses in the city of Minneapolis. And like the mayor said, the disparities in our city didn't happen by circumstance. They happened through targeted and focused policy. That means we need targeted and focused policy and, more importantly, targeted and focused investments to reverse some of those disparities. And so Black Business Week isn't just about celebrating our Black entrepreneurs and making sure that we're out shopping and buying Black. It's also about a recognition that we as a local government can do more to more directly invest in our Black community. And I'm glad to be here with my colleagues to represent that. And with that, I'll hand it over to Councilmember Andrea Jenkins.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andrea Jenkins, and I am the Ward 8 City Council member. And guess what? You guys are in Ward 8 right now.
That's right.
Wow, I have been working at this intersection and along this corridor for over 25 years. And it is so incredibly amazing to see the energy that is at this intersection right now. The Black businesses that make up this intersection, Smoking the Pit, Just Turkey, Plot Gallery, Bachota Coffee. We're in the Square Event Center. Just incredible energy and entrepreneurial spirit that is here at this intersection. Right down the street at Pillsbury House and Theater. They're going to be celebrating this weekend their brand new annex that they built to support businesses and to be a bridge between 38th and Chicago and Lake and Chicago to really connect and bring all of that energy together along this corridor. So we're celebrating Black Business Week today. But we want to get out and support Black businesses each and every day. So thank you guys for coming out, for hanging out in George Floyd Square, South Side. We outside, right? All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got this.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, so I do have a few written things to say. Good day, everyone. My name is Lachelle Cunningham, and I want to thank you for being here today, for showing up for Black business, for culture, for community, and for legacy. This event, Legacy on the Block, is more than a gathering. It's a declaration, okay? A love letter to the past, present, and future of 38th and Chicago. It's about honoring what's been built here by generations before us, by those holding it down now, and by those who will one day lead in our place. When I started planning this activation, I wasn't just curating a Black Business Week kickoff. I was pouring into the block that helped raise me. I was born just a few blocks away from here. My family has invested in this community for generations. I now own a business here. I work here. I've cooked here. I've cried here. And today, I celebrate here. Legacy to me isn't just what you leave behind. It is what you build while you're still here. It's the space you make for others to rise with you. That's what this event is about, rising together. And none of this would be possible without the support of our community. I want to thank our partners and collaborators who've helped bring this vision to life. Can Do, Sabathani Community Center, City Food Studio, Plot Gallery, Agape Movement. To the businesses and artists, thank you for your brilliance and presence. Bachota Coffee, PJ Hill, Marquise Bowie, Finish Touch, Chicago Avenue Fire Arts Center, Mystic Healing Stones, Listen to Us Studio, Soul to Soul Barbecue, Just Turkey, Life Juices, Nashville Coop, Plant Bar Cafe, Peaks and Peppers and Produce, Inner Peace Fragrance, The Real Minneapolis, Third Place Gallery, Frogtown Farm, Smoke in the Pit, RSM Radio, and I probably didn't name everyone.
Chicago Avenue Fire Arts Center.
I said that. Yep. To our storytellers and leaders, Ace Rice, Anthony Taylor, Tracy Williams Dillard, C. Terrence Anderson, Renee Dossman, King Demetrius Pendleton, and the panelists who are going to share their journeys. To Rise and Remember and Pillsbury House Theater, thank you for contributing to the arts and memory woven through this space. To our funders and champions, Greater Twin Cities United Way, Neighborhood Development Center, KRSM Radio, and especially the City of Minneapolis, thank you. And to our elected leaders, Mayor Jacob Fry, Council President Elliott Payne, and Council Member Andrea Jenkins, thank you for being present and for continuing the conversation about the real investment in Black business and what that looks like. To this day, we build on collaboration, not competition. Our culture, on culture, not conflict. On legacy, not ego. To everyone who showed up, not just to be seen, but to build, I thank you with a whole heart. Let's keep going together. Thank you.
Well said.
Thank you.
said.
Can I read one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta take the floor one more time because I have something to read that is a collective voice of the businesses of 38th and Chicago, and I want to read what we all wrote together. Dear City Council members and city officials and community members, we, the undersigned stakeholders at the 38th and Chicago intersection, write to you today with a unified voice. We represent a range of community assets, restaurants, art galleries, community organizations, service providers, and more. As small business owners, workers, residents, creators, visionaries, and most importantly, as members of a community rooted in resilience, healing, and progress, we are deeply invested in this community. As stakeholders directly impacted by the redevelopment of this corridor, we are fully committed to honoring the life of George Floyd and the social justice movement that his death ignited. We share the wider community's vision of creating a space that acknowledges the trauma, fosters healing, and provides opportunities for growth and thriving for everyone who lives, works, and visits this intersection. We also recognize that economic vitality and access are essential components of a healthy community. As owners and workers of establishments on 38th and Chicago, we have poured our creativity, labor, and time into building resources that not only serve our community's needs, but also provide employment, cultural enrichment, and economic opportunities for residents and visitors. Many of us are from this community. We live and work here, raise our families here, and are dedicated to uplifting this neighborhood for the long term. It is not only our livelihoods that are at stake, it is our collective vision for a resilient, flourishing, and united community. While we appreciate the city's efforts to address concerns and envision a renewed George Floyd Square, we are deeply concerned about the proposal to convert the intersection into a pedestrian-only plaza. This decision, while well-intentioned, risks further isolating our establishments from the community and visitors we strive to serve, reduces foot traffic, and blocks vehicular access to our businesses. This proposal also conflicts with the outcome of the work done to gather collective feedback from the community, into which considerable time, money, and good faith were invested. The results of imposing a permanent but pedestrian-only plaza will go far beyond impacting the street redesign. The damage to the community and the Chicago Avenue corridor may be irreparable. It risks perpetuating the historical dividing line of 38th Street, now designated as a cultural corridor, and interrupts an important and longstanding transit corridor. We've heard from our various staff members and community that returning the D line to Chicago Avenue is important and needed. Closing the intersection will negatively impact our neighbors on surrounding side streets and raises concerns about access for emergency vehicles. Our city's experience of closing off Nicollet Avenue with the Kmart stands as a fair comparison to the proposal to turn a portion of Chicago Avenue at 38th Street into a pedestrian-only plaza. The symbolism of a dead-end street is not conducive to healing or growth. Instead, we advocate for a flexible, community-informed design that preserves access to residents, customers, and visitors while incorporating spaces for reflection, cultural expression, and remembrance. We believe that safe and open access is vital to the spirit of George Floyd Square and ensures that this community's memory continues to inspire progress and healing for generations to come. We urge you to consider the voices of those who live, work, and build community within this space. We ask that you support our vision for a space that serves the needs of residents, visitors, business owners, property owners, and community members alike. Thank you for your consideration of our perspective. We look forward to continuing a constructive, collaborative dialogue that will ensure George Floyd Square becomes a beacon of healing, unity, and progress. With respect and commitment, Lachelle Cunningham, Healthy Roots Institute and City Food Studio, Ace Rice, Plot Gallery, PJ Hill, PGMA Development, Sam Willis, Just Turkey Restaurant, C. Terrence Anderson, Bachota Coffee, Victoria Lying, I know I can mess that up, and Heather Doyle, Chicago Avenue Fire Arts Center, Dwight Alexander, Smoke in the Pit, Reginald Ferguson, Marquise Bowie, and Bridget Stewart of Agape Movement, Harrison Holloway of POC Foundation, Dan Rafaya of Mill City Auto Body, Willie D. of Finish Touch, Miguel S. of Miguel Auto Service, and Lane Brown and Allie Ross of Central Area Neighborhood Development Organization. That's right. I said all that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't know you were going to do that.
I know. Well, I had to do it though.
I didn't know my friend here was going to do that, but here's the thing. We got to listen. A big part of supporting black businesses is actually supporting black businesses, hearing them out, doing right by the needs of community, and not turning a blind eye when we're hearing loud and clear from them. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.